Look out, Bond, here comes the Aston Martin DB11. 3 new styles for the Hyundai Ioniq. Elements of design form and function, and discover the motor show's fun side. The new British star makes their grand debut in Geneva, a world premiere. The Aston Martin DB11 captivates at first glance. Even James Bond, only driver of the concept DB10 DS, the last 007, could not resist the charm of this new Aston, so British.
But all our technology is there to reinforce that this is a DB. It's an Aston Martin GT sports car, so everything that we put into the car needs to reinforce that message.
Ambitious front-end styling, clamshell hood, dramatic roof strake, boomerang-shaped lights, and a simply luxurious interior.
What we continue to do is to develop our traditional materials, so the use of leather, the use of real metal on the inside of the car, so if it looks like metal, it should be metal. I mean, you can totally bespoke the interior, your choice of colour and your choice of the material.
New V12 608 horsepower engine, the fastest of the Aston line, up to 320 kilometers per hour.
But if you press some of the buttons on the steering wheel, for the sport modes in the suspension and the powertrain, then you can really press on. It comes alive as a sports car. So the breadth of character is there as a real true DB should be a car.
12 years after the DB9, Aston makes its mark in Geneva. For just €225,000, your dream can become a reality. Hyundai revolutionizes the family sedan, presenting their new Ioniq, or rather 3 new cars. Ioniq is the first to offer a choice of propulsion: hybrid, plug-in hybrid, or full electric.
The
electric motor is 120 horsepower with a length of about 250 kilometers with a charge, and can be charged at a standard electrical outlet or via the special charging station. The plug-in hybrid could go as far as 50 kilometers on electric power, emission 32 grams of CO2 per kilometer. Gas engine delivers 106 horsepower, coupled with electric 141 horsepower. It's a platform developed especially for this model. Our advantage, the lithium polymer battery is placed under the rear seats to allow for more space in the trunk for luggage and such. Ioniq offers ample space, making it a great rival of the Toyota Prius. Although the style is sacrificed to improve the CX, this Ioniq is one trendy trio. What are the major trends in automotive design? You'll find them in Geneva, on the Opel stand, the GT concept in pure style.
What's interesting about this car is it has a lot of very on-trend design elements, like the windows that you can't see through, the interesting different colorways of the seats. One is red for the driver's seat, the other is black. It has a very minimalist approach to design, a very fluid, very emotional surfacing.
Without falling into retro design, the trend of designers is to dive into the history of the brand's top models.
They're kind of signifying a resurgence of the carrozzeria as we knew them. So for Pininfarina, looking forward with new technology, but again, hearkening back to old forms, old colorways, things that are not retro, but that are really well defined within the brand itself, within the company.
Full speed ahead. Visitors have some fun in Hall 3 at watchmaker Tag Heuer's booth, an electric race course for little ones or big kids. The course is good. Yes, it's good. There are 4 tracks and then there are some turns, so a good course. The little one is having a nice time. For racing amateurs, an ultra-realistic F1 simulator. You have a simulator here, professional, and the drivers use the same to train. So here we allow people to experience a little of what they might encounter.
I needed to let off some steam.
Best time 1:30. It's up to you to break it. A special Porsche event with two of their drivers, Brendan Hartley, 2015 FIA World Endurance Championship winner, and his French team member, Romain Dumas.
Very excited to be here. It's my first time in Geneva for the motor show.
One is obliged to come. Why? Because the new cars on the road are always interesting, especially to a driver. What it will look like, if it'll be all that is GT, that's a supercar.
I grew up dreaming of race cars, dreaming of road cars, as every little boy did, and to be here, it's a cool experience.
What's your favorite car of the show? Visit our Facebook page. Click on Dream Premieres and like your favorite.